everybody, happy Wednesday. Mark Causey here from Black Cat Comics in Rockin' Milpitas. Every Wednesday is New Comic Day, and I like to give you some great reasons to get down to your local comic shop and pick up something fun to read. It's a big, huge week packed with thousands and thousands of titles. Lots of great things to talk about. Apologize in advance for taking up too much of your time. I'll talk as fast as I can and get through as many as I can. This guy is Fantastic Four #1, the newest incarnation of the world's greatest comic magazine, by the legendary writer James Robinson. You all know I'm a huge Fantastic Four fan. I've been loving what Marvel's been doing with these guys for a long, long time. Really encourage you to get in on that fun stuff right from the get-go. Uncanny Avengers, one of my favorite of the many Avengers books going on right now. This is the last issue of the third story arc. The trade paperback to Volume 1 is out this week. If you haven't been following, really dig Uncanny Avengers, so check that out. Avengers Assemble, Mighty Avengers with the cool white tiger cover, and Secret Avengers are your A-Team books of the week. Big week for the Canuckster. Origin 2. This book's been red hot. We got the other 2 issues in stock. This is issue number 3. Definitely want to be catching up with that. Second issue of the Core Wolverine book, where he takes on Superior Spider-Man. And your last issue of this version of Wolverine and the X-Men. Cool Days of Future Past homage there. New version of Wolverine and the X-Men will start next week. Cataclysm, Ultimate's Last Stand. It's your Ultimate book this week. And Superior Spider-Man, Goblin Nation, another book that's been red hot from day one. Everybody's already reading Superior, so you don't need to hear more about that. Guardians of the Galaxy continues the trial of the Jean Grey. This book's been super cool. Crosses over with all new X-Men. Maybe you saw the trailer. You can read more about that in our newsletter this week. Hawkeye number 15, another red hot book. Yes, I know you already got 16. Read them a little out of order. 15's not, only about a year late. Indestructible Hulk by my man Mark Waid. This series is also wrapping up, and Hulk #1 will be out very soon. Deadpool and Thunderbolts rounds out all your Marvel stuff this week. Great week for the Marvel guys. Really digging that Thunderbolts book. So pick up number 20, which is the first of the new arc. That one's number 22, sorry. Huge week for the DC guys. Batman Superman, written by Greg Pak. I really like Greg Pak. This book has been really popular lately. This is part 1. It's starting to cross over with World's Finest, the First Contact storyline. That was part 1. This one's part 2. You know I've been encouraging you guys to read World's Finest, Power Girl and Huntress. Great stuff. Superman 28. Cool cover there. And Superman Lois Lane #1 one-shot. Co-starring, if not starring, one of my very favorite characters in all of comics. You can read more about that in our newsletter. Very long overdue to see Lois Lane getting a book. Justice League Dark and Forever Evil Argus are your Forever Evil books this week. And lots of Bat stuff. Dark Knight, cool man Bat cover. Catwoman is your Gothtopia book this week. How's Catwoman fighting Catwoman on the cover there? And Talon, which is sort of a Bat book, rounds out your Bat stuff this week. The Flash with a cool Deadman crossover. Really dig Deadman. Super cool character there, so if you're one of the few people not reading Flash, that might be a good issue to catch up. Larfleeze is your Lantern book this week. Teen Titans is your team-up book this week. And All-Star Western with my man Jonah Hex. Another book I've been encouraging you guys to read. I think this one is on the cancellation block, so get in on that while you can. Dead Boy Detective, spinning out of Sandman, and Wake by hot writer Scott Snyder are your Vertigo books this week. Always fun times with the Vertigo stuff. Cool week for my guys at Dark Horse. First issue of a new King Conan series. You know I love the good job they do with all their Conan stuff. Great art in those books. Star Wars Legacy out this week, following the Children of Han Solo. And Tomb Raider #1. Lara Croft makes her return to comics, thanks to Dark Horse. Dark Horse always does a great job with their property stuff. Tomb Raider is a really cool concept for a book, so make sure you check that out. Great week for the Image guys. Got to start, of course, with Walking Dead. Is there a hotter book in comics than Walking Dead? I don't think so. Black Science by my man Rick Remender. You guys have been waiting for this one. Really cool, classic science fiction stuff. I really encourage you to grab the first issue reprint of this and catch up, because Black Science has been a lot of fun. And One Hit Wonder is your Gotta Have It first issue Image book of the week. Great stuff there. And of course, tons of stuff from the other guys. Lone Ranger is a book I've been talking about for a long time. This is my Dynamite book of the week. I love the westerns and a lot of different genres going on in comics right now. Great story, great art. Love Lone Ranger. Doc Savage is my other Dynamite book this week with that cool Alex Ross cover. Again, cool diversification of genre kind of thing. Doc Savage, classic pulp hero. X-O Manowar is my Valiant book this week. You guys should be picking up Unity, X-O, Bloodshot, Eternal Warrior. Everybody should have a Valiant book on their list. Star Trek Con is my Dynamite book. Or I'm sorry, my IDW book this week. They do all kinds of cool Star Trek stuff, IDW. And I know y'all like the movies, so you should be checking out the book. And Regular Show is my Boom Studios book. Love Regular Show. Lots of great kids books this week too. Never miss a chance to talk about Jughead. This is the Jughead Double Digest number 200. Super sized, super bonus. Love Jughead. Love reading stories about, I don't know, eating burgers and kicking back. And Sergio Aragonés Funnies, the best all ages title in all of comics. Sergio from Mad Magazine needs no introduction. This guy's super awesome. Every issue of this title is genius. So I really encourage you guys to pick up all the issues of Sergio's Funnies. Lots and lots of great books out this week from all the different publishers. So make sure you check those shipping lists, get down to your local comic shop, pick up something super awesome. That's all I got for you for this week. Check us out at Facebook. Check us out at blackcatcomics.biz. Get on down here to Rockin' Milpitas. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.